Donald Trump hit a nerve again when he called the Democratic National Committee chairwoman, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, a crazy, highly neurotic woman who is a terrible person. What is it with the name calling? It's not just Donald Trump, it's the ladies on The View, too. A few days after calling Carly Fiorina's smile demented, Whoopi Goldberg took aim again after Fiorina appeared on Fox News.
On Fox News, Republican candidate Carly Fiorina got a little pissed off with us. You know, she was pissed off about something we were talking about after last week's debate, and she was asked if there was a double standard for conservative women. Take a look.
I think there's a double standard. It's funny, you know, I was on The View several months ago. They said none of that to my face. There is nothing more threatening to the liberal media in general and to Hillary Clinton in particular than a conservative woman. So of course there's a double standard, and conservative women from Sarah Palin to Michelle Bachmann to Carly Fiorina are long used to this. It will not stop me, it will not scare me, and maybe the ladies of The View, if I come back on again, let's see if they have the guts to say that to my face.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
I love it.
Fight words.
Carly will be here on Friday. Now, I will not, but I do want to point out, Carly, that the last time you were here, and you'll see B-roll running, we welcomed you to our table. We helped raise your
profile
so you would be included in the sea of men. You weren't worried about, you know, any kind of Republican backlash. Nobody was backlashing. We were respectful and gave you your due. So, just so we're all clear, you have to know the difference between when somebody's coming for you and when somebody is paying you a compliment and when somebody is saying, here's my observation. If you can get that together, maybe you can be president.
Alrighty then, as you heard, Fiorina is set to appear on The View on Friday. With me now, Star Jones, former host of The View and now president and national spokesperson for the Professional Diversity Network. Welcome, Star.
Thank you for having me, Carol. We were sitting there just enjoying the back and forth.
Yes. If there's nothing I hate more than pitting conservative women against liberal women, because
I don't like pitting women against women.
Exactly. Why?
Well, The View has always been sort of the water cooler topic show. They're always going to push the envelope. I am disappointed, quite frankly, that the first real juicy topic of conversation surrounding the impact of The View and the two women who are running for president of the United States happens to be a controversy about who has a demented looking face. That does not bode well for women in America with the issues that we're facing in 2016. You think about it for a minute, we should be talking about equal pay for equal work, and what is your position on women's health, and are you going to protect the productive rights of women, and what are you going to do for kids, and can we get some additional scholarships? The issues that actually will impact on women, what we look like, how we dress, should we be wearing pants, should we wear a skirt, if we stood in heels for 3 hours, whatever the hell.
Even going back to pitting conservative women against liberal women, of course we have differences. You
of
know,
course,
women are different.
Right.
We're all not the same,
Right?
That's like a misnomer. We're all different. And it doesn't mean we can't talk about things like grown-ups. And why can't they do that on The View?
Well, see, the problem is the show, just like any other talk show, is designed for people to disagree. But it's one thing to disagree, it's another thing to be disagreeable. And the test is to be able to sort of thread that needle. Conservative women, as you can imagine with liberal co-hosts, are probably going to get a much harder time. But they served Carly Fiorina a silver platter for her to do her talking points. She had a wonderful time. It's never going to get any better for Carly Fiorina. They should just say, yes, thank us for what we just did for you, Carly, when in reality, it was a silly poke at another woman, and I much prefer that we do policy poking rather than personality and face poking.
You know what I wish would happen, because, you know, a lot of people malign women's looks, and my looks have been maligned, and, you know, you get it online all the time, but in the end, who cares?
If I punched everybody that called me fat,
exactly.
sweetie, I would have punched everybody in
some
America
point,
by now.
Don't you just want to say, give me something good? Is that all you got?
Well,
really?
Actually, I think we should say that. You know, I represent 775,000 professional women at NAPW, 200 chapters across the country. We only exist for each other's success. There's only reason for us to be there is to promote each other. So that's the attitude that I come from. I cannot understand how I'm not supposed to be supportive of you and your hopes and aspirations, and I have to be envious, or I have to take a shot, or I have to make a dig. And I think that gives men the upper hand, because then it takes away the issues that we should be discussing and holding them accountable for.
You're so right about that. And we perpetuated ourselves by watching shows like The Housewives of Wherever.
Girl, you watch that. I don't watch that.
I don't watch that.
No, I don't watch that. No. Are you kidding me whatsoever? The last thing I
love
want
you,
to
Star
do
Jones.
is see women running across a table and cursing at each other. Those are not the women that I know. I know women who go to work every single day. I know women who go to networking events and they're looking to advance themselves. So that's what I do every single day.
Do you wish you were still on The View?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, and I don't think my shareholders at Professional Diversity Network would like to see me on the television every single day, unless, of course, I'm talking about women empowerment. 2016 is going to be amazing for women, and I look forward to getting back to a policy discussion.
Me too. Star Jones, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
It was fun.